Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I'm just checking several times to make sure that I'm actually live on both platforms. Let me check it one more time. Yes, I think I'm all good to go. Thank you all for joining. In advance, thank you all who's gonna watch this video, not in live stream. So today I'm gonna be playing against my dear subscribers and anyone who's watching here. Thank you all. Hi Amro, hi Lucas, hi Kathy, hi all the people in the chat on YouTube. Thank you all. And I'm gonna be playing for approximately 1 hour. 2 plus 1. Let's see. Maybe I would have to change to 3 plus 2. That would depend how my head is working today. And you're welcome to ask questions in the chat. And I will be drinking some water because when you talk a lot, you need some water basically. Hi Rocco from Egypt. Hi Ibrahim. Okay. All right. I'm gonna accept this challenge. I'm gonna accept this one challenge and I'm gonna go e4. Oleksiyenko is streaming. Indeed, I am. I am streaming. I'm one of official Licha streamers, if you can call it that way. Okay, here this opponent is not ready to play. Let me see who else is here. All right. El Yavish Laid Tal. Let's see. From Syria. Okay, it's not Lebanon, it's Syria. Okay, d4, d5. Symmetrical chess. c4, c6, Slav defense. Knight c3, knight f6, takes. Knight f3, d takes c4. Only 2243 rating. Bishop g5. How come I don't know this move? That's my question. Let's try h6. I don't know what I'm doing, so bishop to h4. I want to have g5 option. Now, how do I hold this pawn? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? e4 is white's next move. Let me try move the bishop here. e3 and let me protect this pawn. So I chose a very risky strategy, I must admit. I am really behind in development. I am lower on time, so e6, that would be f4. That's kind of an issue right now. So let's go g5 then, and put the bishop on g7. h3, and let me develop the knight. I have extra pawn. I don't want to castle before white castles, because this h4 could be nasty. 3 plus 0, I don't like 3 plus 0. I like playing with increment, especially when I'm streaming and trying to play good chess and explain my decisions. I don't like this playing too quick nonsense chess. So I have extra pawn. I put my king to relative safety. My next move would be something like knight b6. Yeah, knight b6. Bishop d1. Where is this bishop going? Now I think I would exchange some pieces. When you have extra pawn, exchange pieces. And I do want to play c5 on next move to open my monster bishop and to hopefully exchange queens. The queen a5 could be unpleasant. Queen e2. Oh, that's a blunder. That's an unfortunate blunder. Now it's time for c5. Okay, I'm exchange and pawn up. There's some potential here for white, but it takes so many moves, I just don't believe in it. So yeah, white is trying to do something about it. C takes D, knight takes would be bad because of E5. So pawn takes. And now I need to complete my development. So I'm gonna put the queen here and move the rook here, and then queen H7 wouldn't be that scary anymore. Oh, exchanging. Okay. I'm going rook D8 anyway. That was on my list of things to do. Can you tell us about yourself? Where you from? How start chess? How you become a GM? I am PhD Oleksiyenko from Lviv, Ukraine. Grandmaster since 2005. Okay, so clear intention is to do this. Okay, let me just maneuver the knight to f6 to stop any counterplay. I've been playing chess since I was 4 or 5 years old. I also got my Ukrainian equivalent of PhD in mathematics in 2012. I love mathematics, but not too difficult one. I want to exchange queens. And I've been teaching chess since like 2011. I've been coaching national team of Egypt, for example, Ukrainian national team, Dutch women chess team. Where's this knight going? I'm just gonna take some pawns while I can. Why? Oh, it's only 1 second increment. I forgot about that. All right. Let's just take everything. Let's do this. Why? No, the pawns would be unstoppable. So these pawns are going automatically, and you can never really stop them. Okay, unless the king is in front, of course. Oh, come on. It's time to... thank you. That's nice. Okay. Chess-based Arabia coach, I was live in Morshin near to you. Morshin. Yes, we have a really good place to improve your health in Lviv region. Well played, you too. If you are having digestion problems, you're welcome. Hopefully the borders would be open. All right, you're welcome to go and bring your health to the next level. All right, let's 3 plus 0. No, I'm gonna play 2 plus 1. Mohammed Ammar. E4 is my move. Sicilian. Okay, knight f3. Sicilian Najdorf, there was a question. Is Sicilian Najdorf a hard opening to play for a 1900 rated player? I don't know. I have 0 games in database with Najdorf, with white. But generally speaking, yes, Najdorf is a difficult opening to play. The standard line in Sveshnikov. Let's C2. G3, let's say. Let's say H4. Bishop H6, Bishop G2. Just castle. Okay, 7, Queen D3, Rook D1. Which rook? Usually it's A-D1, although A3 in some lines is useful. I'm gonna try this. Just I will come to Lviv next time. I know it's city of chess. 25 GMs in Lviv. That is true. That is the case. Let's say B3. What do I do next? King H2, Bishop H3 to create some tension. Ooh, thank you. I wanted to exchange those bishops. White is usually going through a lot of trouble to exchange that bishop. Lviv is the chess capital of Ukraine, if not, well, Europe. In Europe, Moscow and St. Petersburg counts as Europe geographically. So we are not the capital, but we have lots of grandmasters here in Lviv. Ivanchuk, Krivoruchko, Volukitin, Areshchenko, and many others. And of course older generation, Belavsky, Mikhalchyshin, and Sulepa, the coach of national team. Like, chess players love Lviv. Okay, what do I do next? What do I do next? Knight is undefended. How can I use it? I can swap like this and take that knight. Why would I want to do that? Just for fun. Let's do it for fun. I want to penetrate with the queen. The pawn on d6 would be hanging, the pawn on a5. Pawn or rook, that's the question for black. Okay. So black wants to create some attack on my weakened pawn. I wish to have a pawn on h2 now, to be honest. Queen e7. Okay. I want my knight there, but that bishop is taking really good care of this square. So what else can I do? I can take the pawn on a5. It seems like a risky strategy. I'm just gonna push c5. Black cannot take. The rook is hanging, black cannot push because I take, and it's really hard to protect that pawn. Rook d8 maybe is the move. And then I may give a check and push c6. Although I'm not 100% so check, queen f7. And I'm not in time to the rook fd8. That's a good move. I underestimated this one. I underestimated this move. Let's try a check. Let's give a check. Let's see. King h8. I was planning c6. I think I can support that pawn. Yeah, let's go c6. I think queen f7 was much better. And now I need to move my knight, and I'm going here. I want to have rook c1. Bishop takes, pawn takes. Then my rook from f1 would open up. Ooh, knight goes to f5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, rook c8. Do I lose that pawn? I lose that pawn. Knight d6, queen a5. Too bad, I don't want to lose that pawn. Okay, I need to be quiet. 9 seconds. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Why did I do that? Queen takes. I'm one pawn down. I have a good knight, but not enough time on my clock. Queen and knight are amazing usually. That's why I'm optimistic. Oh, unfortunate blunder from my opponent. Unfortunate blunder. Yeah, I relaxed a little bit. Very good game from Mohamed Ammar, 2003. Okay, now I want hold on a second. My Ukrainian friend. Let me play my Ukrainian friend Valery. All right. I met your student. I am Buksa too. Yeah, I remember that. You told me that. You know all Ukrainian player, men and women. Okay. E4. Let's say C5. Let me try Sicilian Najdorf. I never played it. I don't think I even played it in Blitz. Don't judge too hard my play. I've never played Najdorf with black. Not 100% sure about this line, but I'm just playing common sense moves. I know much information about you, coach, and I know your near friends Areshchenko and Krivoruchko. Well, you didn't spell their names right, but that's fine, I guess. With Krivoruchko, we were actually, how do you call classmates, but in university? What is the proper way to say that? classmates in university. So we were basically studying mathematics together. And then he went on to be professional chess player, and I got my candidate of physics and mathematics, and went that road a little bit. Bishop g5. Okay, what do I do next? Bishop e7 maybe. Is knight a4 a good move in this position? I have no clue. Let me put the bishop on long diagonal. There's some good potential there. Oleksiyenko also lives in Lviv. He was originally from Luhansk, which is in eastern Ukraine, but due to war between Ukraine and Russia, he went on to move to Lviv. His wife is from Lviv, so that made sense for him. Oh, okay. I'm gonna push e4 now. Gonna open my monster bishop as fast as possible. Knight c6. All right. I was thinking about queen b6. And I'm gonna castle long and then push. If c3, I'm gonna push maybe e3 first, and then I'm gonna castle, and then I'm gonna push b4. At least that's my plan. I'm gonna push e3. Rook e1 is the move I blundered. Ouch! Why did I blunder? It's such an easy move. Rook e1 is a good move. Why did... Okay, he's not listening to me. That's good. I was like near to WGM. You don't like her, I think. I'm not sure who you are referring to. Who do I not like? Castle is queen f5. I don't like it. Let me just go b4 then. I don't like what I'm doing. Chess Base Arabia, who are you referring to that I do not like? Or that's not addressed to me? I'm not sure. Queen e4, king e f8. Queen takes b4. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? What on earth am I doing? Okay, I need to focus. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. Knight a6. Bishop b5, isn't it just... No, it's not winning, luckily for me. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Knight c6. I really don't know what I'm doing. We're just playing really bad chess now. 2 + 1 is ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I was so close to losing. It's just embarrassing, I would say. Like here, bishop b5. I have to move my rook. Then I'm only by luck I'm not losing because this knight is hanging. Oh my god, I played so poorly. Okay, I need another match. Let's do this one. Mariana Huda, I think you not like her. I don't know why you think that. We have no relationship. I just know her just because she lives in Lviv, if I remember correctly. I do not like or dislike her. I think castle. Usually knight on c6 is not well placed in these positions. Hopefully I would show you why in a second. c1 and now knight d5 could be a major problem for black. Let me hit it right now. Knight d5. That's usually the problem. Pawn takes, and there's a pin, so I win back material. Pawn on e4 is hanging, but that is fine, I think. So, what should black do? Queen a5. Yeah, okay, so I take the knight. And black cannot take the pawn, and with that pawn standing there, that's gonna be a major problem for my opponent. Okay, how do I win this one? e7, e4 unprotected, b7 semi-protected. Let me see if I can use my Am I live again? Let me see. Let me see if I'm live again. I think I am. You can hear me now. Great. There's some delay. Okay. I really don't know what is going on. I really don't know why there was a problem. And that's the problem. I don't know how to fix it if I don't know the problem. The internet was working. The software is fine, and yet somehow there were problems. Oh wow! Thank you for staying. I appreciate it a lot. I do appreciate it. Thank you for those who's gonna be watching this in afterwards. Twitch link. 1 second. Here's my Twitch link. Can give you multi-streaming. Yeah, I guess that's the problem, that I was multi-streaming. I hope it would work for another half an hour quite well. If there's another technical difficulty like this, I would have to apologize in advance, and maybe I would have to end it abruptly. Hopefully it's working, although it's the program tells me like there are 5 mistakes happening, but for now it seems that the connection is fine. Okay, let me try playing for a little more. Let me play against Ali 1983. D4. Let me try D4 this time. I do appreciate you sticking and waiting for that circle to show that there is a mistake in my streaming software. About the course I made for Arab chess, maybe Chess Base Arabia would give a link. If not, I would send the link to my course. It's less than 2-hour course about how to use Stockfish well, and a lot of people really don't know how to do it well, from a technical point of view and from a chess point of view. So there's a free preview video that you can watch, and if you like the course, you are very welcome to purchase it. Which is very laggy for me usually, Valery says. Okay, bishop to b2. So we have Catalan. I want to push e4 now at some point, so I'm going to prepare that. Maybe knight on c3 was good. Queen to c2. My next move would be e4, and then I would put my rooks to the center. Let's go. I'm fighting for the center. By the way, if you want to place openings better, there's a link in the description to my course on Udemy about how to play any opening well. And you're welcome to check it. And I'm following that course. I put 3 pawns in the center. I castled quickly. I developed pieces. And I have big advantage now. Let me put the rook to the semi-open file. Not sure if that qualifies as semi-open file for me, because my own pawn is in the way. My next move is rook e1. Ooh, e5. I have more attackers. That's just not a good move. I just take. I have, let's say I have less valued attackers. I have 2 attackers, but rook is not a good defender. Takes, rook to the center, and now I want to give a checkmate somewhere on h7. I know, I'm gonna throw the rooks to back rank. That would be the easiest way to win. Queen f5 maybe a move. Queen h5. Okay. Rook, let's go rook d8. I don't want that queen looking at my rook. I think that's it. Oh, bishop f5. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, I thought I was crushing. Apparently I'm not. So let's go like this. I'm not crushing yet. No, I think you can rewatch it on Twitch. At least I put a setting to my Twitch channel that you can rewatch it in the future. Although I'm not sure if it even saved because of the glitch in the stream. King g7. What do I do next? Collect the pawns on the queen side? That is boring. It's just boring. What is a decent way to win this one? I see boring ways to win it, but I want something fun. Yeah, I don't see anything fun, so let's just go queen c7. Bishop b4 would be played now. Let me guess. Bishop c5. Looking at my pawn on f2, I don't care. Bishop h3, I'm gonna exchange pieces, and I'm gonna take here. That's a boring way to win, just collect material. Moving the queen not good, so rook e2 maybe. I'm gonna keep the rook on open file. Check, king g2, and no more checks for my good friend, queen e4. Queen d5. Rook e4. g4. Queen a4. Another check. Okay, one on time. All right. All right, thank you all for watching. Let me check some of the questions. Please play with me. Okay, that's not a question. Will I visit Egypt again, coach? Hope so. We will see the situation about the borders and about a reason to go. Need an invitation and some tournament or something. Yeah. Okay. Let me just randomly go like this. 2 plus 0. Ah, okay, 2 plus 0. Palestine. Okay. e4, e5. Why not rook e8 instead of queen c7 with a question? I'm not sure which move you're referring to. Ah, rook e8. Yeah, maybe. Everything was winning. I just... bishop to c5. Knight to f6. a5. Stopping possible b4, d6. h3. Let me just castle. Let me develop the bishop. I'm gonna play very simple chess. Let me just take this one and play queen d7. The pawn cannot be captured. The queen will be trapped. It's my favorite opening against d4. It's a good question. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I used to love Benoni. Shachmat TV. Okay, maybe I'll play you Shachmat TV. But I need to figure out what to do here. Let me try this plan. Sometimes they pull this one off. I'm gonna move the knight and push f5. If my opponent, of course, lets me do it. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get to that pawn on f2. Let's go. Rook takes. Okay. The center. Hit the center. Rook h4. Nah, that cannot be right. Knight back to f6. Okay, the idea is d4, queen h7 mate. I can see that. So what do I do? What do I do? Let me have some fun. Rook takes f3. Pawn takes f3. And maybe queen f7 I would play. I'm playing risk. Oh yes, ChessBase Arabia sent the link to the course. You're welcome to check it. I would be creating more courses when the right time comes. King g2. Okay. My last piece goes to the attack. Thank you for the pawn. Yeah, my opponent forgot that the pawn was hanging. Ask a question. Why did my opponent play that move? Using the pin. Rook. Okay, resigned. All right. So, course about stockfish. Everyone is using stockfish, and nobody really knows how to deal with it. What are the problems? What are the possible problems when using stockfish? Whether it's from technical point of view, or in analysis, opening analysis, endgame analysis, middle game analysis. I've covered only the main problems, the most typical ones. There are more, and you can check it on this very channel. But if you want to get individual perspective, you can check the course. Shruk and Shahen Dawafa from my city. I think they're your students too in Egyptian team. Yes, that's true. I was coach of both male and female national team of Egypt at African Games. Knight c3, knight c6. I am playing knight db5 here usually. And I take that bishop. And for example, this move is all right. Capture may be better and more popular, but bishop d3 is also good. Knight goes to e2. And white is enjoying two bishop advantage. Well, that's the case anyway. So it's probably a matter of taste. What kind of two bishop advantage do you prefer? All right, so what do I do with my bishop? Two bishop advantage. Knight g3 and f4 is a typical plan. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. f4 is my next move. I could have played f4 immediately. I don't know why I played knight g3. I really don't. And I'm not sure if that matters. Now I go f4. Queen goes to e1. And I'm prepared to trap this bishop with f5. I just gave away my plan, and black is ignoring it. That's disrespectful. Okay, the bishop is not technically trapped yet. h3, bishop h5, I would have to move my knight to h1 to win that bishop. If I want to win it, maybe just it could be just staying there forever. It's very hard to find any counterplay for black on the queen side because I played this h3 move. There's no knight b4, no tension on the c2 pawn, nothing, no counterplay whatsoever. I also welcome you to check this Twitch channel, which is not yet very popular, but it will be in the near future. Called Chassis TV channel, Twitch channel, not TV channel, of course. I did some lessons with Alex Astanek there. You can watch and learn. There's videos that you can really enjoy in that channel. And now knight h1, just as I was planning to go there anyway, so thank you for your help. And now the pawn on h4 would be lost. You think I should play a6, b5? Okay, depending on the level of an opponent, I would see whether I can afford to play some crazy stuff. Let's just play this fun move, f6. It's not the best for sure, or maybe not for sure. Yeah, I open my rook. I want to take the pawn. If knight takes, I'm gonna pin. Then my queen is coming to h4, or maybe I take first, and then queen, and then knight is returning back in glory. Now the rook is coming, and that's pretty much it. Let me see if I can create a beauty here. Beauty and the Beast. Let's see. My next move is rook f7, I think. No, queen f7, that's boring. Okay, let me find something fun. Okay, this is fun. Check. 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 And I will try to checkmate. Okay, king e6, there's no checkmate. I have to take the queen. Otherwise it's very quick mate. Yeah, I have to take the queen, and then bishop comes here. Bishop comes here. Then, okay, resign. All right. So you want me to play some dubious line like a6, b5? Let's just, okay. Hold on, Syrian chess kid from Syria, 20, over one game, only one game. Okay. I'm not sure about the level of this player. 2100 after one game must have beaten somebody very strong. Good luck to you too. Knight f6, d6, g6. Leningrad Dutch. He tricked me a little bit. Let's go knight bd7, because if bishop g7 it takes an e4, and now I'm delaying e4, which is good. e4 is not happening very fast. Thank you, engineer. How can someone improve defensive skills? I tried improving my defensive skills, and I turned out to start playing worse passive chess, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Attack is the best defense, that's what I can tell you. Mufundo Masia says, I love your lessons with Alex. When will be the next one? I should check my diary, but I think it should be sometime next week, so make sure to subscribe to Coach's channel to stay updated. Okay, so I got 2 pawns in the center. I'm very happy about that. e4 is a huge threat. Okay, all right. I want to take this bishop and push e4. Can I do that? h6 takes, bishop takes f6, then e4 is possible. If I start with e4, it's knight d4, and I cannot take that bishop. I really want that bishop. I want to eat that bishop. Okay, let me eat it right now. And take with the bishop or the queen? I'm not sure. Let's say with the queen. Knight d5 is not a big deal. I have queen d6 or queen d8. And my next move is c6. I want to take away this square. I have two bishops and a good center. White has to do something to prove that white can survive here. Can I play Tal style? Interesting. That depends on the opponent, you know. Depends on an opening. What do I do next? a5, e4, knight c5, castle, of course. Yeah, I'm just castling. Let's just castle. And then e4 is on the table. Although I want to play a5 and put my knight on c5 to open this bishop. Although my knight can also go to e5. Maybe I'll do that. I have a variety of options. It's hard for white to find an active plan. Moving the queen, putting the rook to d file cannot be a mistake here. Yeah, exactly my point. Let's put the pawn on e4. I think I would have to do it anyway at some point. Knight goes, and I put the knight on e5 with a tempo, and I'm looking at the king side. So far I have no immediate action there, because I cannot push f4 because e4 is hanging. h3, yeah. Okay, but the pawn was hanging. If I take, there's a pin. Alright, so let me pin white first. I'm pinning. Threatening c5, knight d5, rook takes d5. So queen has to move. Queen e2, I suppose. Really? c5, knight d5, takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. That looks winning to me. Let's go. Knight to d5. I can also move my queen to g5. I can move my queen to g5, and if knight moves, I have knight f3. Maybe that would be more winning. Let's see. Queen g5. f4. E takes, knight takes. White survives. Queen g5, f4. That's kind of a problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna take that. Takes, pawn takes, pawn takes. Two pieces are almost always better than rook and pawn. And now I was thinking queen d6, although, knight f3 wins on the spot. Okay. Check, pawn takes, queen g5, check, and bon appetit to myself. That was one tasty queen. Check. Pawn takes. Where's my mate? Here's my mate. Mate in 4, I guess. 5? I don't know. My bishop is entering the stage. Takes and mate. Okay. Next challenge. Let me play the most rated player. I can see 2370. You want to see me losing, right? So that would be fun. Always winning is not fun. So let's see if Osama style can beat me. e4. 2370. That's quite a rating. So out of many games. 8,000 games. Wow. How many games do I have? I don't even know how many games. I have 700 games. Oh my goodness, who am I playing? 8,000 games. Wow, that's a big number. d4. Takes. Knight c3. Oh, dragon. Okay. What would be fun to play against dragon? a6, okay, g4. Why not g4? I like g4. g4 is in my plan anyway, so let's see. h5, aha, g5, knight f2 d7, and black wants to say that the king is relatively safe. Let me prove them wrong. Oh, just castle. How am I breaking on the king side? Oh, how am I breaking there? Do I put my knight on d5? Okay, h4 is definitely useful to protect and free the bishop. And my question is, how is black going to complete the development? Okay, now f4. Let's just push those pawns. Let's see how far they can go. Knight g4. Do I open the b file for my opponent? Nah, I don't want to do that. Bishop g1. So if takes, takes. Yeah, it would be hard to get to that king. So I'm going to be playing in the central squares. So I have d5 square now. Maybe play positionally. Endgame wouldn't be so good actually. So let's say bishop to g1. Knight d5 is my next move. Is that good? This knight is controlling everything. Dragon is a very tricky opening. Okay, bishop b6 is some sort of a problem for my opponent of knight b6. And, well, king b1, queen takes f4, these are our list of things to do for me. Oh, knight e3, I underestimated this one. Takes, takes, and take with the bishop. So now the pawn is hanging. Bishop g4. Bishop e2. I'm starting to dislike my position. Black's king is suddenly safe. That's not good. What about queen b4? What do I do on queen b4? Oh my god, queen b4, I lose. c3, bishop c3, a3, queen, okay, c3, queen e4. Unbelievable. I'm losing this one. Okay, dragon is a tricky opening. Maybe I should learn it. I should just buy Gawain Jones's book and just study and start playing dragon. Even apparently a6 is playable. Unbelievable. Although engine always, I think, gives advantage. But that's the problem with the engine. Very often it is wrong. Okay, so if rook e1, then e4, h4 would be hanging. Let's go to the endgame. I really don't like that bishop. And I was planning to take and take. And put the rook like this. And if e3, rook d3, no, because of rook e4, my king would personally come there. Okay, rook d8. That doesn't look right to me. Double rooks. Takes, takes. And I have pawn majority on the queen side. And a potential passed c pawn. And black, oh, that's a nice trick. Okay. So now I guess I have to go to a pawn ending. Let's see if I can do that. Offers a draw. Wait a second. Rook d4 king. Rook d4 could be losing. Oh my god. Takes, takes. f5 I think is winning for black. Unbelievable. I thought king g7 is necessary. Oh my god, I'm losing in the pawn ending. Yeah, I'm losing. I thought king g7 is necessary. Yep. Really? d5? Aren't I first? g5 was a mistake. King f7. Let's go d6. Oh my god, I won. This is ridiculous. This one is winning because if king goes, I take h4, g6, and I'm promoting first. If king takes f6, h takes g5, and my pawns promote first. Oh my goodness, I got lucky. King f7 was just winning. King f7 was simply winning right here. King f7, and that's it. I resign. King c2, king f6, king d3, g5, classical distant pass pawn. The game is over. For some reason I thought king g7 is necessary, and then I was planning d5 because now f6 is... Oh, I thought it was losing to this one, and it's not. I'm still losing. Oh my goodness, that was horrible. g5, horrible mistake. d5 wins. Yeah, pawn endgames are very tricky. Oh my god, I got lucky. Oh, okay. One more game and I'm gonna end the stream. I appreciate you all. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. It costs nothing to you and means the world to me. Let's try this one. Bashir 654 from Sudan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abort. Okay. Okay, let me play my friend again. Where's... and I get lots of messages. I really have to go soon. Unreal Newbie. Okay. I'm gonna play better this time. Unreal Newbie. e4. I relaxed previous time. I'm gonna play my best. Pirate? What's that? What does pirate mean? No country? Okay, sorry you're not here. I'm gonna cancel the game. And let's do Amin SY666. Ooh, I don't like those numbers. Knight f3, I haven't played yet. g3. King's Indian attack. Okay, now it's bishop here. King's Indian attack is not so good anymore. So I'm gonna switch to this one. And I think takes is the move. And now d3 and very quick e4. Knight c3 and push e4 and start rolling those pawns in the center. I think I can hit e4 on next move. Yeah, let's hit it. There's e-file, the king is in the center. Black cannot take, black has to move the bishop, and then those pawns, knight d4, f4, would roll really quickly. Let's go knight d4. Bishop c4, I guess, would be played. Oh, bishop g4, f3. I still wanted to push the f-pawn. How many openings a club player should know at least, and how many variations per opening? Wow, that's a tough question. I think in most cases for club player, it's not about knowing the openings, it's about playing the opening well. You will run out of moves eventually and will be surprised very often. And you need to know the basic ideas of what is important in the opening and what are your main goals in the opening. If you don't know where I'm going with this is my course about openings that I made for Udemy, which is a learning platform. You can learn pretty much anything there, including chess. So you are really welcome to check it out. There are people on top level, they just know 3 openings. Najdorf, Grunfeld for black, and that's it. And that is enough. I'm not saying that's a good way, but that's a way for sure. Okay. I'm aiming for kingside attack, so I want to keep the queens on the board. In the description, there are links. Let me see if I put them there. Yeah, check out my courses on tactics and openings. I think the first one is on tactics and the second one is on openings. It could be useful for players below 1900. So if you're above 1900, then I don't think you would benefit much from those courses, although I would be happy if you buy them. Again, as usually, there are free preview videos that you can just watch even without registration, if I'm not mistaken. And if you like what you see, you can buy it. If not, you just click close this website and you go on watch some YouTube videos. Berlin. Berlin is not for club level players. It's boring endgame, although it depends on the style, I would say. I love Berlin. I learned Berlin when I was more than 30 years old, and so far it's working well for me, but it's definitely not for everyone. Which variations is the most challenging against Najdorf? I think h3, although I'm not an expert there, as I pointed out previously. Okay, I think it's time for me to develop some pieces. What do you say? Bishop d2. Okay, this knight is going here. I don't care about b2 pawn. Okay, just when I mentioned that I don't care, my opponent takes my poor pawn, knight a4. Thank you for b7 pawn. Now my monster bishop is ready for action. And now what do we do? I should have figured this one out previously, I suppose. Let's go f5. Let's go... Oh, rook is hanging. Takes. f6. Oh, I have 4 seconds. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this one. I think I'm gonna lose it. Unless I win. Rook takes e6. Ouch. Whew. Wow, that was hard. That's why I don't like playing without increment, and 0 increment, 0 rating for me. That was not a very good game. I had huge advantage, but then I relaxed, I guess, a little bit. I'm gonna read a few questions and then I'm gonna end the stream. So let me start from the bottom. I play bishop e3, e5, knight f3, and lots of times I find myself in a position where I have a small advantage in the form knight on d6 or weak pawn on d5, but I'm able to convert it to win. That's a positional line to play. I played it too, I like it. I've studied all variations bishop d except bishop d3, f4. Unfortunately, then the most you've said that the most challenging is h3. That's what I've been told. h3. Although I tried bishop d3 and analyzed it myself, bishop d3 a little bit. Is it a bad habit to play the same opening all the time? How frequently should I change my opening? Changing opening is a difficult choice. If you're stagnating, if you see no progress, then it's a good idea not only just change the opening, but completely change the pawn structure. That breathes more life into the game. And more fun. And one more question, so I'm scrolling up. Love lessons with Alex. Defensive skills, I addressed that one. I cannot see any more questions unless... Okay, the last one would be the most recent one. Coach, do you train Bassem Amin? I trained them for him and Ahmed for the World Cup, for the World Teams, and for African Games. But yeah, so you can say yes, I did train Amin Bassem. Although he's a better player than I am, and Ahmed is a better player than I am, nevertheless, a coach can always help. In long calculation, I find it hard to visualize the positions. Yeah, we all do. Okay, I would say that I would end stream on this positive note. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. There's my painting on the top right corner that you can click and subscribe in a second. Like this video. Thank you so much for sticking till the end, even though there were some problems down the line. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay like, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notifications when I'm gonna be streaming. Take care. Thank you all. And let me see, because previously I was ending my streams not in a proper